We begin tonight with some breaking news. Right now, multiple fire crews trying to figure out what caused a house to catch fire in Williamstown Township. A judge has ruled disgraced USA gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar has to turn over his prison funds. Nassar is serving nearly 200 years in federal prison after he pled guilty to sexually abusing more than 150 girls and women over a 20-year period. Last night, Republican legislative leaders were speaking out after a trip to the White House to meet President Donald Trump. There was a lot of speculation the president was trying to reverse the election results in Michigan. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, July 25th. I'm Holly Harper.
And I'm Darren Rockhold. You're watching News 10 Today.
All right, Darren, so what kind of weather can we expect for the rest of our weekend heading into our work week?
Well, actually, the second half of the weekend better than the first half of the weekend.
Well, we begin with an update on the latest presidential election results. As of right now, Nevada, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia have yet to be called as votes continue to be counted. Right now in Georgia, 99% of the precincts reporting President Trump is ahead in that state. A milestone development Friday on the COVID-19 vaccine front. The first company has applied for FDA emergency use authorization of a vaccine candidate. Officials say distribution of an approved vaccine would begin within 24 hours of authorization. Crews continue to battle the Caldor fire in California's El Dorado County. The fire, which ignited a week ago near Little Mountain, has burned over 82,000 acres and was 0% contained as of Saturday. The state has approved $3 million in grants to help communities recover from flooding and rebuild housing. 6 Nebraska communities, Nebraska City, Fremont, Peru, Lynch, Wood River, and Pierce City, will each receive $500,000 to help with projects related to housing. Veterans are twice as likely to die by suicide than civilians, but here in Nebraska, groups are working to bring the number of veteran deaths by suicide down to 0. At the Grand Island Harley-Davidson, a group of veterans are part of Operation Zero, which raises awareness and supports for veterans. Well, here's some election news that may have passed you by. Wilbur the French Bulldog is newly elected mayor of Rabbit Hash, Kentucky. The bullish bulldog ran a harsh campaign, edging out a fierce field of renowned rivals that included Smokey the Rooster and Stella the Fat Cat. Preparations continue throughout the Northeast as Tropical Storm Henri gets closer to making landfall. The storm is expected to arrive on Long Island or southern New England today. Meanwhile, Hurricane Grace hit Mexico's Gulf Shore as a major Category 3 storm before weakening yesterday, drenching coastal and inland areas in its second landfall in the country in 2 days. The U.S. National Hurricane Center says Grace had maximum sustained winds of 45 miles per hour. Over at the North Platte Public Library, the superheroes were busy today. It was Free Comic Book Day, and boy was there excitement. From Wonder Woman to The Incredibles and lots of Star Wars characters, everyone picking out a free comic book and being treated to buttons and bookmarks made in the library's Creation Station. If you're worried about money being tight this holiday season, now might be a good time to prepare your kids that they might not get that dream gift. According to Wallet Hub's 2020 Coronavirus and Holiday Shopping Survey, as many as 1 in 3 people say they'll forego gifts entirely this year. Well, after a 17-month hiatus, the Carnival Panorama set sail from Long Beach, California this weekend. It marked the first cruise to depart from the Golden State since March 2020. Carnival Cruise Line has recently announced new COVID-19 safety precautions, including asking all guests to wear masks in certain indoor areas and adding a pre-cruise testing requirement for all guests. Across the pond, Buckingham Palace says Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will no longer use the Royal Highness title after stepping down as senior royals. The couple will also no longer receive public funds and pay back the $3.1 million of taxpayer money that was spent renovating their home near Windsor Castle. A judge will not stop the state's 3-week indoor dining ban. Federal Judge Paul Maloney says a restraining order ending the restriction would not be appropriate, especially when the state hasn't had a chance to respond to the lawsuit. The Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association sued to try to stop the dining ban that began Wednesday. They say restaurants can take further steps to minimize the coronavirus without cutting off customers.